As you can see on the screen, I'm doing it. This is everything you need to know about Babymetal, a Babymetal guide. This has been requested from me for a long time, and at some point I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do this reaction, and so here I am. Let's get into it.
Hello, and welcome to everything you need to know about Babymetal, a Babymetal guide. There will be several other helpful videos in the description if you want to check those out. Now, onto the video. Babymetal is a Japanese kawaii metal band, which is a sub-genre of metal they invented. The name Babymetal is in reference to the birth of a new style of metal, not the age of the girls as many people assume. The original three members include Suimetal, Yuimetal, and Moametal. They are backed by a group of musicians known as the Kami Band for live shows. They were formed in 2010 and have released 3 studio albums thus far. Now let's discuss how they got started. Babymetal started as a subgroup of Sakura Gakuin, which is an all-girl idol group that was formed by a Muse talent agency in 2010.
Isn't that a fucking
Sakura
anime?
Gakuin normally contains between 10 and 12 members at a time who fall between the ages of 10 and 15 years old. With the theme of school life and extracurricular club activities, when the academic year ends at the end of March, the group releases an annual studio album. New members transfer into the group, and others who finish compulsory education graduate after their senior year and leave SG to go on to pursue other ventures. It should be noted, Sakura Gakuin is not an actual school, it is just themed around school life. All the girls still go to a normal school as well. Sakura Gakuin has several subgroups, referred to as clubs, which is how Babymetal started. Babymetal was the heavy music club, which was formed by producer Kei Kobayashi. Su, Yui, and Moa all did Babymetal stuff, while also doing other things in Sakura Gakuin at the same time, for about 3 years. In 2013, Babymetal split off from SG and became an independent act due to Su's graduation and Babymetal's rising popularity. Yui and Moa remained in SG until their graduation in 2015. Some of the other clubs in SG include Twinkle Stars Baton Club, Sleepies Go Home Club, Mini Patty Cooking Club, and several others. Sakura Gakuin has released
So this is like a thing in Japan?
10 studio albums, one for each year since their formation, with songs from all the clubs and SG itself as a whole unit. On September 1, 2020, it was announced that Sakura Gakuin will continue on as an 8-member group until August 31, 2021, at which point the remaining members will graduate. Then, unfortunately, Sakura Gakuin will disband. Now, let's go meet the members of Babymetal.
はい、私たちベビーメタルはスーメタル、ユイメタル、モアメタルの3人グループです。スーメタルがボーカルを担当していて、私たちユイメタルとモアメタルがスクリーム&ダンスを担当しています。
First, we have Suimetal, full name Suzuka Nakamoto, who was born on December 20, 1997 in Hiroshima, Japan. Suimetal is the tallest member of Babymetal, standing at about 5 foot 2 inches. She has been a performer most her life, starting off by winning a contest to appear in several Jewel Drop commercials in 2002. Then, in 2006, Sue was admitted to Actors School Hiroshima, where she also performed with her sister Himika Nakamoto in a duo called Tween. In 2007, she was signed by a Muse talent agency after finishing in second place in an audition held by the company. She was then placed in a group called Karen Girls, which was formed to sing songs for the anime Zettai Karen Children, which was disbanded after the show ended. Sue also performed in a musical called Adventurers in 2009 and 10. Later on in 2010, Sue became one of the founding members of Sakura Gakuin, where she was the lead vocalist of the Heavy Music Club and became the second student council president, then graduated in 2013, but continued on as the lead vocalist of Babymetal regardless. Sue was chosen for the lead vocalist role at such a young age due to her surprisingly powerful vocals and unique stage presence.
Dude. That's one love for it, man. It is unique.
In Babymetal's first 2 albums, Suimetal has 4 solo songs: Akatsuki, Rondo of Nightmare,
Oh, dude.
and No Rain No Rainbow.
Aw.
Sue usually takes the leadership role for
They're such
Babymetal
good
in
songs,
most
man.
situations. She will do the bulk of the talking in most of their media appearances.
はい、まずベビーメタルというジャンルについてなんですけど、私たちは可愛いキュートとメタルを融合した新しいジャンル、ベビーメタルというジャンルを作るべく活動をしています。なので衣装だったりとか音楽も可愛い要素とかっこいい要素がたくさん詰まったまた新しいジャンルを作っています。そうですね、イギリスの好きなところはたくさんあるんですけど、本当に街だったりとか人の温かさとかをすごく感じているんですけど、何よりもイギリスのお客さんがすごく温かいなっていうイメージがあって、私たちがイギリスでライブをする時っていつも必ずそのライブが私たちの背中を押してくれるというか、
You know what I'm pissed off the most about is that I discovered Babymetal so late in life. I don't want to say so late in life, but if I discovered them like 7 years ago, you know, when they were just beginning, I could have went to a concert. I mean, I hope they come back. Apparently, it's been teased around that they're gonna come back around this year, maybe. Knock on wood. So.
になっている場所だと思うので、今度またウェンブリーでイギリスのお客さんに背中を押してもらいたいなっていうふうに思ってます。
She has worked very hard on improving her English over the years as well.
We are very honored. At first, we are very nervous, but after a few songs, the audience
Dude, her English is very good.
Singing and dancing. They are doing the folk sign.
For a native Japanese, I mean, she travels a lot, so she can practice a lot. But her English is very, very good. You know, I compare her English to other Japanese-speaking people that I've heard from mainly online, and she's so far ahead, at least in that clip, you know.
And singing along. It was great.
Babymetal is a combination of kawaii, cute, and metal. But this song shows mature side of Babymetal, and
Jesus
I
Christ.
really like the choreography.
There are also several songs in which she sings entirely in English, like the one, From Dusk Till Dawn, and Elevator Girl, for example. Sue can also be seen addressing foreign crowds in their native languages as well.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Okay, come on. Show me the French. I need to see this. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Finish? Dude.
Sue said she had to learn how to rap specifically for their song BMC, where she stated she had to, quote, find her flow.
Dude. One of my favorite songs, dude. What?
She has also said BMC is one of her favorite songs to perform, along with Metataro and O Magini. Sue is well known for her commanding stage presence, great crowd control, and her lethal death glares.
That's... I don't know, it was funny to me.
Despite her powerful nature,
You know, something I have to say is she has an incredible presence on stage. She has a really strong presence that's unlike a lot that I've seen. It's just such a unique presence. It's
on stage, Sue is very sweet and dorky when not in full metal mode.
はい、中本
静香です。私の特技は
どうした急にどうしたいやダンスじゃなくてかおいイエーイじゃなくて
Is that an anime? Dude, this looks like an anime, man. Doesn't it?
いや
What
dude, the Sakura Gakuin thing, dude, that's like I'm sure there's an anime based on it. I'm sure. Or I'm going insane. Something, dude.
And she has also been crucified on stage several times. Yes, like Babymetal actually crucified their lead singer multiple times.
Wait, what? When was this?
Next, we have Yuimetal, full name Yui Mizuno, born on June 20, 1999 in Kawasaki City, Japan. She is slightly shorter than Suimetal, standing at about 5 foot 1 inch tall. Yui started taking dance classes at a very young age. She was inspired to join the entertainment industry after watching Suimetal's former group Karen Girls, as their music helped her endure the life-threatening illness of a family member. In 2010 she was signed by Amuse and was eventually placed in Sakura Gakuin, where she would be a member of Mini Patty Cooking Club, donning the yellow bandana, Twinkle Star's Baton Club, and the Heavy Music Club, where she would take the role of Scream and Dance. Yui was chosen for Babymetal because of her short stature, similar appearance to Moametal, and her compatible voice with Suimetal. Yui graduated from Sakura Gakuin in 2015 alongside Moa. Yui's most notable physical trait would be her cute chubby cheeks. Her favorite food is tomatoes, which she prefers to eat whole, and she has said she would want to eat tomatoes, quote, even when the world is ending.
And it says that your favorite food is tomatoes.
True.
True. And tomatoes, do you like eating tomatoes, like just chomping into them like eating an apple, or do you just like tomatoes on things? Yeah, eating it just like that?
兄ちゃんめっちゃ食べるの上手なんですよ。なんなの？
Yui loves to stargaze
That's a
and has
weird
stated she
question.
enjoys reading books about constellations and that she dreams of going to space one day. She is also generally considered to be the best dancer in Babymetal.
ゆいの趣味はダンスです。お姉ちゃんたちと比べたらすごくちっちゃいんですけど、ダンスだったら誰にも負けません。
This has earned her the nickname Yui Bot because of her precise dancing on stage, as well as her tendency to drift off and react slowly to things happening around her.
This way? There it is, the fox sign.
ファンの人がいたりとか、本当にお年寄りの方から子供の方まで、そして男性女性、アイドルファン、メタルファン、全然関係なくいろんな。
Dude, she's about to fall asleep.
そんなことも気づかないぐらい神が降臨。そんなことも気づかないぐらい神が降臨。メタルの生誕祭をドイツでやっていただいて、海外で誕生日を迎えることなんてなかった。
Yui is fairly shy and timid and usually doesn't speak a lot in interviews unless directly spoken to. She does, however, just stare directly into people's souls instead.
的にお客さんと作っていくものだと思ってい
That's
る
kinda
ので、
creepy.
私たちもすごく楽しみ。
Dude.
Yui got to perform Karen Girl's song Over the Future with Sue and Moa at the Legend D concert, which she said was a dream come true. Yui and Moa also danced to Over the Future for their entrance exam into Sakura Gakuin. Yui has done a few special solo performances on shows around her birthday, such as taking the lead vocal role for Headbanger on her 15th birthday and performing a cover of the song Cho Koto Love at the Legend 1999 show. And last but certainly not least, we have Moametal, full name Moa Kikuchi, born on July 4, 1999 in Nagoya, Japan. Moa is the shortest member of Babymetal, standing at just 5 feet tall. Like the others, Moa was also performing at a very young age. She was signed by Amuse in 2007 after winning an audition held by the company. In 2010, Moa was placed in Sakura Gakuin, where she was a member of Mini Patty Cooking Club, donning the green bandana, Twinkle Star's Baton Club, and the Heavy Music Club, where she also took the role of Scream and Dance. Like Yui, Moa was chosen for her similar appearance and compatible voice.
Is this something that happens in Japan where like very young people just join international like groups, metal groups? Like that's normal? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's even healthy. Do you think it is healthy to be like 7 years old and to join a club where you're like, I don't know, you know. Here in the West, we don't. I don't think we have that. We more have child actors, which never ends well for child actors. So, I mean, I guess in Japan it's a little bit different, but.
In her final year in SG, Moa was elected as the student council president and then graduated in 2015 alongside Yui. Moa's most notable physical trait would be her dimples and glowing smile. If you are still trying to remember which member is which, and you're trying to find Moa, just look for the dimples, you can't miss them.
Okay.
Moa loves food, and she'll make sure you know it too.
Really?
As she always finds a way to bring up food in interviews.
What are you looking forward to on this tour of America?
はい、アメリカのまず最初に楽しみなのはアメリカの食べ物です。アメリカで好きな食べ物はピザとハンバーグとお肉といっぱいあるんですけど。
Moa has also developed an odd habit of staring at people's hair in interviews, especially Suimetal.
Activities and also absorbing
it up in the mosh pit.
ライブだったりとかいろんな活動をするためのお告げをくれる方。
Moa is known to be a very emotional person and cries easily, but she also spreads love and positivity to everyone around her.
すーちゃんの引き笑いも。
What do you think makes people love Babymetal so much?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you. What do you think?
I want to know myself.
Yeah.
But I love everyone, and I hope we can continue to get love and support.
Moa can play the guitar a bit, but has admitted herself that she doesn't practice nearly as much as she probably should. She also loves to mess around and have fun during live shows, participating in all sorts of shenanigans on stage.
Dude, that would be so fun to do that.
Moa has also done a few special solo performances on birthday-related.
You know, I'm sorry I'm pausing, but that must be such an interesting life. Because apparently from what I'm gathering here, they've known each other for so long. For a long time, rather. And so imagine you tour the world with people, with friends, you know, from a very young age. And then you basically grow up together and you have this incredible career as a singer. And you travel the world. Phew.
Shows, such as performing a cover of Love Machine at the Legend 1999
That must
show,
be a very
playing the
life.
acoustic guitar part for Shine at the Legend M show, and taking over the lead vocal role for Headbanger on several occasions. We also have the subunit of Babymetal, known as Black Babymetal, which is when Yuimetal and Moametal perform songs as a duo without Suimetal.
はい、ブラックベビーメタルはユイメタルとモアメタルの2人のグループのことなんですけど、今回の新しいアルバムではラップメタルとかブラックメタルという新しいジャンルに挑戦して世直し活動をしています。
Just as Sue had her solo songs, there are 4 Black Babymetal songs: Onidari Daisaksen, Forno Yuta, GJ, and Sis Anger. Moa and Yui have been close friends for a long time, and they were often paired together in Sakura Gakuin due to their similar size and appearance. Some believe the black part refers to the picture stories played before their songs. In the stories, Yuimetal and Moametal are trapped and changed into wicked characters singing rap music. Others believe it is in reference to the genre black metal, which makes sense considering that Black Babymetal songs tend to be on the heavier side. Yui and Moa actually wrote Forno Yuta themselves while on the tour bus between shows. The backup dancers you often see on stage with Yui and Moa during Black Babymetal songs are also referred to as sister bones. Moa has performed Black Babymetal songs on her own as a solo on several occasions, but that will be discussed more in a bit. Next, we have the brains behind Babymetal, Koba Metal, full
What?
name Kei Kobayashi, is Babymetal's producer and the person who came up with the entire concept of Babymetal. Moametal had been working at Amuse as a producer since 1996 and was a longtime metal fan. He felt that the metal scene was getting increasingly old and that it needed a
True.
jolt of youth to
That's
jumpstart
true.
the genre's popularity again. After seeing Sue perform at the Karen Girls' farewell concert, Moametal was taken back by how strong a voice and stage presence she had, which gave him the idea to have her be the front woman for the J-pop metal fusion band he had been planning. The idea being that Sue was such a strong performer that she wouldn't be overwhelmed by a full metal band on stage. He stated that the specific trio of Yuimetal, Yuimetal, and Moametal was the perfect combination, saying, quote, "When I first heard Yuimetal sing, there's not that many singers that sing the way she does, it was very direct to me, and metal bands don't usually have any dance aspect, so I thought it would be interesting to add that to the new future of metal, hence I selected Yuimetal and Moametal to be the twin factor in the choreography." When the girls were chosen for Babymetal, none of them had any previous experience with the metal genre, and they initially found it to be scary and were shocked at the music they began working on.
そうですね、最初メタルを知った頃はメタルってすごく速いしなんか激しいし怖い音楽だなっていうふうに思ってたんですけど、でも今思うことはメタルってすごく心に打つもの、心に響くものがある音楽だなっていうふうに。
It wasn't until they saw Metallica perform live that they began to love and respect the metal genre. Now we have the person behind the choreography for Babymetal, Mikiko Metal, full name Mikiko Mizuno, who has been the choreographer for groups like Perfume, Sakura Gakuin, and Babymetal. And no, despite having the same last name as Yui, they are not related. Mikiko began teaching dance based on her experience in ballet and street dance in 1996 at the age of 19. She has been a key part of Babymetal's success from day one. Like the girls, Mikiko had no previous experience with metal music but was able to adjust her groundbreaking choreography to the music as well as evolving the style of the dances with the girls as they grew older. Now let's discuss the musicians behind the girls. A quick side note, but whenever you see the guys dressed in skeleton costumes, that is not a real band. They are known as baby bones and were there to pretend to play the instruments while the music was played on a backing track because
this band there's a lot of intricacies regarding this band. Anyways, guys, this is part 1 of the guide. I'm gonna end it here. I apologize, but I'm gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. I hope you guys are happy that I'm finally doing the guide. I learned a lot. Tomorrow we're gonna learn even more. It's very interesting to see who was behind the band finally, the producer and the choreographer, because some of the best choreographies, some of the best dance choreographies I've ever seen were in Babymetal. They truly blew me away by how choreographed everything was. I mean, every single song has a different choreography, which is nuts. And they're very good choreographies, and so it's very interesting to see the face behind the choreographies and the producer behind the whole band. But yeah, overall, very interesting. It goes really in depth. And by the way, if you're wondering what I watched on my phone, I was thinking to myself, I watched if Sakura Gakuin is an anime. It's not. I'm just nuts. So, take that as you will. Anyways, guys, I hope you had a great time. Leave me in the comments. Do you like me to do other reactions? If that's so, tell me what you want me to react to, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for staying behind. See you guys.